This time on the Highway Thru Hell, heavy rescue must keep a loaded trailer from blowing apart.
Watch your back.
Oh, look at that.
And the competition
This is black gold.
is knee-deep in shit.
Smells like poop. This is freaking gross. Get out of there. More bills.
Jamie faces a threat he never saw coming
Trucks aren't running. The money's not here.
that could force him off the coke.
This is probably the hardest day I've had to deal with in years.
In the rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest, there's a highway like no other. The Coquihalla is an engineering marvel. But when the weather turns bad,
Look out!
It's like the Bermuda Triangle of truck accidents.
keeping the coke open takes an army
When the highway shuts down, the world shuts down.
and a last line of defense.
Jimmy Davis en route.
A heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because here, closure is not an option. The last of winter is still biting at the Highway Thru Hell.
Go ahead.
Jamie and Adam start their day mopping up a messy wreck.
Got her?
You betcha.
A couple of 750s, we could have done that in 4 hours.
You'd be here for a week.
Isn't it amazing how things have changed? Why wouldn't anybody who does this job want to own a rotator?
Once again, Jamie's $750,000 gamble is paying off.
The Rotator is the ultimate machine if you want to quickly clear wrecks off highways.
When there's a major incident here, I'm confident that we're going to handle that job quickly and efficiently, and we're going to get the highway open faster than anybody else.
On his way home, he gets another chance to put his mean machine to work.
Truck in the ditch at Kanaka.
Left one scene right to go to another one. Dispatch called us and said that we have another semi-wreck just down the road here. It's a load of windshield washer fluid or something.
The loaded semi went into a drainage ditch and tipped over. Police shut down the highway to give Jamie room to work.
I think I'm gonna run one on the deck on this with a block. I think this is where his weight is. Worried about this load.
Figure so go.
I don't know. I'm worried about the wall.
The trailer's load is pressed against its flimsy sidewall.
The thing that could happen is, you know, the wall could bulge out on the other side.
Most trailers are built to be lightweight, wood walls covered in metal. Forced to bear a cargo's full weight, they can easily blow out.
We don't know what the wall looks like on that side. It could be damaged, it could have a hole in it, so we don't want to lose all the cargo out the side of the truck.
The cargo is hundreds of heavy cases of windshield wiper fluid.
The tractor trailer is leaning, but it's not right over. So you quickly make a decision, let's give this thing a try.
Jamie gambles that he can winch the rig out sideways.
We're gonna be real careful the way we pull this. Let me bring this ass end over. Okay, everybody should stand back now. I'm not quite sure if it'll hang in there. Go ahead, Adam.
You come?
Just a little bit. Coming across, okay? Staying together. Watch your back. Look at this thing. Holy. I don't know what we're gonna do with that landing gear.
The weight of the load is pushing the landing gear into the ground.
The landing gear was kind of in the mire and it was grabbing onto the pavement, the trailer, and then the walls hanging there, and that's a real critical time. So, you know, what do? Do you keep pulling? Do you stop? Do you shovel it out?
Traffic is backing up, and the police are pressuring Jamie to get the road reopened.
pull it through there, hey? I don't know what else we could do.
With the trailer hanging, their only viable option is to keep pulling.
Go ahead. Keep going.
I gotta get ahead. We actually had the trailer right up on two wheels. Oh! It's coming over there now.
The trailer's back on the road, and even better,
We're lucky.
the cargo is still inside.
Okay, you can undo her.
The only damage is a blown front tire.
That went pretty quick, eh? That was pretty fast.
Only 15 minutes after arriving on scene, Jamie and Adam have the highway moving again.
Highway 1 is now open, boys.
As Jamie heads back to base,
What's going on here?
he hears about yet another wreck.
Coca-Cola is closed, everybody, till they clean up that accident. Better get that Jamie Davis out there. He's number 1.
A semi is in pieces on the Coke just east of Hope.
We have a truck that has rolled over on Highway 5. It appears as though the trailer on the truck broke as it was driving down the road, caused the driver to lose control, and the trailer broke in half and left the roadway. This was a freight courier truck that's full of people's packages. A lot of people aren't going to be getting their packages today.
Yeah, go ahead. Got one vehicle off-road left, so we'll just wait for the tow truck.
Earlier this season, a local tow company that specializes in cars decided that they want a piece of the big rig action.
We've got tow on scene.
So they leased an older model wrecker to try their hand at heavy recovery.
Competition's competition. I have no problems with the fact that there's another competitor tow guy. I'm used to competing with everybody. But they pulled up in some rig.
They have limited capability and a recovery job, so the one truck guy doesn't bother me so much.
In the interest of fairness, Highway Patrol has implemented an on-call rotation policy, and this call has already been dispatched to the other company. With Jamie off rotation, all police calls for the next 2 weeks will be offered to his competitor first. Higher up on the Coke, Jamie's car guy, Ken Monkhouse, is on the hunt.
This is my family in Hope, me and the tow truck. General plan is you drive up and down the highway, they're looking for somebody that needs assistance.
For Ken, this has been a tough winter.
The competition thing is really ramped up.
The competition has 7 trucks for towing cars.
7 trucks that do cars, and then on our side, me doing cars. One guy against 7 guys is not even I can beat those odds. I'm pretty damn good, but nobody's that good.
Nobody here looks like they need a hand.
Ken started the season with high hopes,
I'm hoping to do about 40 grand this winter.
but so far, he's barely made a quarter of that.
We're almost into March here, and the season's been an epic fail. The last 9 days, I've made $45, $5 a day. And I have a real hard time with personal failure. I have a real hard time with looking like an idiot. I don't want to get discouraged at this point in the game. It's not a good thing to be discouraged. Try and stay positive. If I'm positive, I'll do a lot better. You know, it can turn around tonight. It can turn around in an hour.
Fortunately, winter isn't over yet.
It's snowing pretty hard up here.
That night, a low-pressure system rolls in off the Pacific and smashes head-on into the Coke. Though off police rotation for big wrecks, Adam and Kevin can still compete for tow-ups.
The competition is getting pretty fierce up here. They're there to make a living. I can understand why they're doing it. I'd probably do the same thing, but I try not to think about it too much because it actually really pisses me off. But I'm gonna have to work a little harder, I guess.
They stop to check on a semi that's chaining up in the right-hand lane.
This guy's kind of blocking the road. We got to get him out of here sooner or later. He's been sitting here for an hour now. You be able to get going here, you think, or?
The driver seems determined to get out on his own and avoid a tow-up fee.
Just gonna throw on another set of chain. See, you're putting these things on backwards, eh? You see that there? Yeah, that's why you're having all the trouble there. We're down to one lane here, basically, right? So he's taking up 2 lanes of the highway. And the snowplows want to come through here and get this lane cleared up before another snow comes in. Okay, buddy. You got her.
The driver throws it in gear and goes nowhere.
What gear are you starting out in? Low? Just 10 speed. Oh, that's half your problem. Okay. Got a 10 speed. You should be trucking through California with a 10 speed, not up here in the mountain. You can't even lift off. Look at me sliding backwards.
You can't tell a guy how to drive because he knows how to drive, right?
Something's got to give. Look at that chain, it's getting shredded. Look at me sliding backwards.
Off rotation for big wrecks, Adam and Kevin scramble to find tow-up jobs.
Something's got to give.
But a spun-out driver is determined to get moving again without their help.
Got a 10 speed. You should be trucking through California with a 10 speed, not up here in the mountain.
He might get her if he gets over here. He might be fine, but you never know because he's gonna dig and chew until he can't go no more. And then his whole truck is gonna be sideways to block the whole highway.
Oh, this chain, look at his chain. Look at his chain right off.
It took half an hour to put that chain on. It took 2 minutes to burn off.
Where's the logic in that? He just blew off $500 in tire chains, burning off his tires.
And his clutch. His tranny.
When do you say enough is enough? Like, you know, to replace a clutch in that thing is $4,000. Look at that rear end growling away.
All to save $350.
The driver finally throws in the towel.
How do you want to pay? Cash?
Perfect.
Adam hooks him up, while Kevin seals the deal.
Well, we didn't come up here totally for nothing. We got a little bit of cash. A little's better than nothing.
But for Jamie, small potato pull-ups aren't going to pay his big-ticket bills.
340. That's all we had.
That's all we got. 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks.
It's better than nothing.
Well, we got stunk tonight.
Yeah, I'm disappointed there wasn't any more business than one guy. Fuel, labor, wages, all that kind of thing. This is costing us money to come up here tonight.
Morning brings another wreck to the Coke. A double hopper hit a slushy shoulder and tipped over into the ditch. With Jamie off rotation, the call goes to his oldest rival,
USA 12 from Alquire.
Al Quiring.
Also, we have a semi flipped over at Larson Hill. Trailers are completely on its side. The load is out, so.
Unlike Jamie, Al's philosophy is that one man and one truck are enough to tackle almost any job.
I do a lot of tractor-trailer rollovers with just the one wrecker, and that's not uncommon for me at all. There's no rescue trucks, no guys running around. Wah, 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 wah. You can't send out an RB when all you needed was a fly swatter.
Al believes in keeping his overhead to a minimum.
Never once has anybody phoned my family's office and asking if we've got a shiny truck before we get a job. You know, most of the time it's, can you come quick?
Yeah, here's our guy right here.
Wow, that's a lot of tension on there.
But something about this job smells funny.
Smells like poop.
It is! It's stinky poop, Al!
Yes, it is human waste. It's biosolids. It's processed from the sewage treatment plants.
With only one wrecker, Al will have to upright one section at a time, starting with the cab.
Now we're gonna hook the winch lines on and do us some pulling. If you want to take the hook down to the chain there, I'll pull from here.
He recruits the trucking reps as swampers.
We'll bring that right up to the D-ring there again.
Al's Vulcan wrecker is equipped with a side winch, allowing him to pull from two directions at the same time.
Does it look like it's gonna pop? Just watch out, John. Get out of there. Beautiful. Now, if the rest comes out that easy.
Al repositions his wrecker to tackle the two hopper trailers.
That was quick and easy to pull the tractor out. Hopefully the trailers will be the same. I'm used to flipping trailers over myself, so that's not a big deal. Gonna have to get out and have a look at the angle of the good angle.
He figures flipping the hoppers will be a piece of cake.
The sooner I got that mess cleaned up, the sooner I'm heading home to my wife's good cooking.
To avoid bending the chassis, he wants to unhitch them and flip them one at a time.
We're gonna pull the pin puller. Ugh. Is it moving?
There's a pretty good twist on that, Al.
The weight of the loaded hopper is putting too much pressure on the kingpin.
I think you're gonna have to lift on this frame just to take that tension off.
Yeah. Pull up and give her a little tug with the side pull there.
Hey, Travis, tight! Got it.
Do you think that pin popped?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it did, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Now he needs to get them back on their wheels.
And we're gonna see what we can grab hold of it.
But there's no secure place to rig onto the thin top edge of the hopper.
Hook that chain so the hook comes back into the ring. We're just gonna try and get that trailer separated and drag it up the bank a bit so the load will come out of it.
The hoppers are made of lightweight aluminum. If he tries to flip them with the load inside, they could break apart. So first, he needs to dump the poop.
We're hoping to get the ass end of it kind of up here so that it's laying mostly upside down.
He is hoping to roll it as he separates. Should empty out the box real nice if it works.
It's moving now.
Let's have a look and see what we've done.
Some of it rolled out, but not a lot.
What do you think, shovel brigade?
Are you serious?
I've got tons of shovels.
That's 20 metric ton.
3 guys, that's not that bad.
You don't want to shovel? No problem. Get out of the way. I'm going to shovel. I'm going to shovel until I can't shovel anymore. And then when I can't shovel, I'm going to switch arms and I'm going to shovel some more. Just like eating an elephant, one bite at a time.
This is black gold.
You got a pretty low standard of gold there, Al.
All season long, Scott's been waiting for the new record Jamie promised him, making do in the meantime with the vintage General.
Joe.
Last week, Jamie broke the news that the new truck is built, but he can't afford to put it into service.
I don't know what to say to you.
What do I do?
I've got to cut costs.
I can't.
I've got to cut costs. This is the thing I'm wrestling with. It keeps me awake in the middle of the night. Right?
Well, I'm sure it's going to keep me awake in the middle of the night. I committed to be here for this season, and well, I guess I'm just gonna have to man up and just suck it up and take on the general, you know?
But today, Jamie has a surprise for Scott. It may be months late, but all that is forgotten as the shiny new rig finally arrives.
You guys knew it was coming too, didn't you?
I knew it was coming. I didn't want to make you feel like we liked you or something.
I know.
Don't want to get your hopes up.
The rebuilt Western Star Wrecker is state-of-the-art.
It's a beautiful truck. That's everything you wanted.
600 horsepower Caterpillar in it. It's got a 20,000-pound front axle. Every full load bell and whistle on this thing, it's got everything.
Yeah, it's nice. Light rack doesn't look the same as Adam's.
It's sharper. Well, Adam's is taller.
It's got a more of a swoop to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it was new and different from everybody else's, so.
Because it was delivered so late, Jamie struck a deal where he doesn't have to make payments until he puts it into service.
The only thing is, though, I can't license it and have it sitting here and me making payments on a truck that we'll hardly use. This thing will be $3,000 to $4,000 a month, and we won't license this till fall, if we keep it.
He signs the check, I drive the truck. What I'd like is to throw some plates on it and we go to work. And we show the competition, this is what we got for gear. What do you got? You know, let's just get at her.
But for now, the newest addition to Jamie's fleet isn't going anywhere.
We could probably get a chain under the front of that box, and then as you lift, it's gonna roll.
Back at the poop wreck, Al has given up any hope of recovering these hoppers on his own.
The digger's here. This is freaking gross.
He's requested an excavator to speed up the digging.
He's gonna come around and just suck up a little bit of that goop out of there.
He's also called in a backup wrecker.
If you get a good scoop beside it, we can always just shovel into it, right?
By sundown, he's got the first hopper empty and out of the ditch.
Fire that baby up and get the digger in there.
But it doesn't look like he'll be home for dinner.
Oh, everybody wants to be home at the end of the day, but this is a 24/7 job, right?
And this job is far from over.
Short one, long one.
Al still has to get the last hopper out of the ditch.
Flip this one over the same as we did the other one.
Yep.
And he'll use 2 wreckers to do it.
Back her up a bit.
Back her up a bit.
Oh yeah, you're way too far away.
Okay.
We're not dragging, we got to lift. You see your boom is here?
Yeah.
The load is over there.
Yeah.
Where do you want me to go with this one?
You see the ring there?
Oh, you okay? I've already got one here, Al.
He's had to shift from being the lone wolf
Right here.
to leader of the pack.
No. Look out! Gord, just cut the wheels hard to the right and go forward.
You're repositioning or coming off?
Yeah, cut her loose.
Same chain as
Give me a little bit more.
I got 8 people asking to do everything at once. Just undo the chain. Leave the chain there.
I don't have enough, Al. Hey, we're digging the landing leg in, Al.
Watch out, John. Get out of there. Gotta have a victory steak.
But that steak may be coming with eggs for breakfast.
Tow time, but when we're done, it might be morning time, so.
In downtown Hope, Ken's gone home to take a break before another night shift.
There you go. Holy cow. What a good girl.
To save money this season, he decided to move into a hotel.
I moved into one room. It's not a bad hotel, but I mean, it's a hotel. What a good girl. What a good kitty cat. My strategy was, if I don't have a nice place to live, I'll be in a tow truck way more, and it's worked. Hey, buddy, it's Monkhouse. Sounds like they're chaining up on the hill there, so I'm gonna head up for a bit. I don't just live here by myself. I've got the cat, and I've got Mum. Pretty sure she's still in there. Yeah, she's still there. So that's Mum. She's been looking after me ever since she passed, 2007. You want some food? In case I don't come back for 3 days? Breakfast of retired tow truck drivers. Same thing Bruce had this morning. There you go, chicken feast. See you later, Mum. My guardian angel. Look after the cat. No fighting with Mom.
Tonight, Ken's working an extra shift to help make ends meet.
We didn't do a whole lot in the last 2 weeks, and it's getting bleaker and bleaker. We just frickin' paid the rent on Friday, like 8 days late. It's got me questioning the whole deal. You're never knowing how much you're gonna make. You know, are you gonna be paying your rent every 2 weeks type of deal? You're gonna be living in a whole hotel. Judging by the extremely light volume of car traffic, pretty much everybody's got home, so I think it's gonna be a quiet night up here tonight.
With no work in sight, Ken pulls off the highway and calls his son.
What are you doing, Spawn? Not much, buddy. What do you think I'm doing? Sitting up on a frickin' hill in a snowstorm trying to find my first call in 4 days. Starting to look a little bit bleak. But oh well, that's towing, right? Winter Monkhouse is my son. He's 29 years old. He's a good kid, doing really well for himself. Lots of confidence, way more confidence than I ever had. He's doing really well for himself. I'm really proud of him. When are you coming out? Oh, the 28th, the day after my birthday, so you don't gotta buy me a present. Isn't that convenient? One way or another, we'll get together there, young fella. You might have to come up to Hope, though. Okay, buddy. Yeah, you have a good night. Love you too. Bye-bye. Good kid. Surprisingly, you know, coming from me. No, I love him. I wish I saw a lot more of him. Good guy.
After another night of no work, Ken tries to find luck elsewhere.
I gotta leave him something. I can't leave him nothing. Pair of threes. Pair of frickin' threes. Why couldn't it be 2 aces? Oy, oy, oy. $18 down the toilet. $18 my son's not gonna get. Well, I gotta start thinking about him more. He's the only family I have. I have him and my cat. It'll be 25 years I've been doing this. Maybe it's time to get out of the towing thing and find a different type of truck to drive.
Jamie has been off police rotation for a week now, and the reality of having no wrecks to recover is starting to sink in.
We're on rotation with the other guy every 2 weeks, and we have 2 weeks on and we have 2 weeks off. So for the 2 weeks that they're on, you know, I'm keeping people staffed and employed here.
Bills, 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 bills every day.
Depressing. You know, I hate to be a whiner. I hate to whine about all this stuff, but we're riding on millions and millions of dollars of investment here. You know, millions to just be here. So, you know, when you lose your money and your revenue's gone, I mean, it's a life game changer for you. I'll go deal with the phone calls, I guess. And the more bad news mail.
I bought myself some gloves. I got the receipt.
Cool. Thanks, buddy. Why are we buying 3 of these things? $215, like. Scotty, why do we need 3 premium propane torches?
I got one for your truck, I got one for Adam's truck, and I got one for my truck.
I'm not unlimited money, right? So you get this guy spending and you buying for that guy and that guy buys for you. I'm just like community milk cow. Hey, everybody just, hey, give me money, James. You can take them things right back where they came from. Man, it's like money's unlimited or something, you know that? I'm not upset at people, I'm not mad at the world. My real problem is I've got a banker to answer to who's financing the trucks. Jamie Davis Towing. Yeah.
It's Jamie's brother.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, not too bad. And between Al coming up here and those guys giving them half the work, I mean, he just took a $20,000 job yesterday. I mean, I've got trucks coming out of my rear end here to service the area, you know what I mean? I have to put these trucks to work, right? They can't be sitting around here like looking at me in the window. I'm not gonna wait 6 months and go broke here. Not gonna happen. There's gonna be a real change around here and it's gonna happen fast.
Later that night, trucker radio reports a wreck on the Coke.
Northbound, you got a smashed up vehicle. Oh, there's a parking job. Just hope nobody's hurt.
His call originally came into us as a multi-vehicle collision near the snow shed on Highway 5. Unknown injuries.
The two-car collision has shut down one of the northbound lanes. Though he's still off rotation, Adam can't resist responding. The company that is on call is nowhere in sight.
I'm not willing to stay here and wait for towing to get here, so it happens. You gotta get the highway open. Thanks a lot.
I'm just glad to be alive.
Yeah.
The stunned driver of one of the cars was slowing down when he got slammed from behind.
It's like if you could look in your rearview mirror and you see somebody coming to kill you, basically, because he was coming so fast. He hit me so hard, I went around and...
Oh, so you're spun right around?
Yeah. Oh, my God. I've got 2 dogs with me, and I thought they were dead. I thought I was dead, but I've just kind of got them bundled up here so they're okay. I wouldn't want my dogs to die.
Adams called for backup, and the hungry crew will take any work they can get.
I don't like towing little cars at all, for any reason, anytime, anywhere. But there won't be a whole lot of work, so now we have to supplement our income by picking up as much work as we can. And if we can be Johnny on the spot, well, we'll give it a little shot, you know?
Within minutes, they've got the highway open.
So we're hooked up and we're heading for home. Okay.
Adam's pretty good. He's one of the best drivers that we've dealt with up here, and always gets things taken care of fast for us.
What's going on up on the Coke?
I'm gonna need at least one heavy wrecker for a truck and trailer.
When news of another wreck comes over the radio,
You and Adam both heading to this? Roger.
Adam and Scott shift into high gear.
Jackknife truck about 15K up the road. Sounds like he's southbound across all lanes of traffic.
I guess there's somebody all bent in shape up there is up here, northbound. Okay, I got a good jump on him. We'll have 20 minutes on him anyways, Adam. This thing cleared up before he even gets there.
A jackknife semi has both lanes shut down. Adam and Scott's wreckers are the first to arrive on scene. But the competition shows up only minutes later. And because he's on rotation, he gets the job.
Yeah, we won't need your iron today. Thanks for coming next time. This one's too easy. What's on the road, man? That's half the job. It's too simple. I don't need a rotator and 4 tow trucks and I don't know.
What are you doing?
Between getting an assault charge, I might as well just go home.
Adam walks off the field, but Scott decides to stay and watch the game play out.
I'll just wait for a few minutes. It's their job scene, and they've made it very clear that it's their job scene.
Okay, you're off.
Free country to be where they want to be. We'll just stay parked where we are.
The rival wrecker hooks up and begins to straighten the cab. But as he pulls, a punctured fuel tank starts to spew diesel all over the highway. A jackknife truck is blocking northbound lanes on the Coke. Scott and Adam were the first wreckers on scene, but the competition is on police call, so he gets the job. Scott stays to watch and notices the wreck is leaking diesel fuel.
They're well aware of this, I take it?
Well, you know what? They should be, but apparently they're not too concerned about that. When you have a fuel leak, you got to stop that fuel. If they had the proper equipment, they could contain that fuel leak instead of letting it go into the environment.
The officer reports the situation back to his supervisor.
Stop that fuel, Johnny?
How are you going to stop it?
How?
Stop it.
Well, I'd just take a piece of wood and jam her in a hole like it's been done for years. He doesn't even know how to stop a simple fuel leak. I mean, that's heavy towing 101. You get to an accident, you see fuel leaking, you get your cedar wedges and you start pounding them in the holes. Always have wood with you to stuff in the hole.
But what we got is now we got fuel everywhere.
Yeah, so it should have been pumped before the job happened. So.
Okay, we got a diesel spill all over the roadway here.
How much has been spilled?
About 450 liters.
About 450 liters.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call environmental then.
That's a lot of diesel. Yes, sir.
An environmental spill like this could cost tens of thousands of dollars to clean up.
So you're with Jamie Davis.
That's right.
Okay.
I just stayed to observe what's going on, and he doesn't like me pointing out their faults. That's why we spend millions of dollars on gear, and he spends.
Does anyone have a pump we can pump it?
We do.
You do?
We do.
We got a pump too, but by the time we get it done and rigged up, it's already been punched out all over the road anyway.
Well, it didn't start leaking until you pulled it off the landing gear.
We have to pump it before we can drag it anyways.
You know what he's doing is he's making for a dangerous situation on the other side, because that fuel is going to go over the other lane of traffic, and you know what diesel and ice does. Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah. Diesel and ice, it's just probably the most slippery substance in the planet.
Preference, you pump the tank first, the traffic can wait. The fuel is more important than the traffic right now, so if we could keep the fuel down to a minimum spill, we can clean up.
But the competition's pump is still back in town. Until it gets here, he decides to take Scott's advice for plugging the holes.
It definitely slows down the leakage until you get your pump.
Okay, well, it's kind of too late now, so
yeah.
It's frustrating.
It is. It is frustrating.
The next morning, Scott arrives early to work on getting the General up to his standards.
I gotta drive the old girl. I might as well give her a bit of a cleanup.
So what happened on the Coke there last night?
When we first got on scene, there's no fuel leaking, there's no nothing. He just shows up, throws a hook, and starts yanking.
We have a whole yard full of updated modern equipment to handle these jobs.
Yeah.
I can see the writing on the wall. Now I'm faced with the reality that 50% of our business is gone. In a 2-day deal, I mean, there's $25,000 in work that went out the window to the competitor. So now it's starting to hit home for me. It's a rough, hard road to be in. I don't recommend people to get into this business, I tell you that. In a second, in a New York minute, you're done. My whole life's in a turmoil. All of a sudden, we have no work here. What do I do with all these employees? What do I do with the trucks? You know, closer's not an option. So I have to either auction off those high-end trucks or find another home where they can go work and make some money. It's a really hard day for me. This is probably the hardest day I've had to deal with in years.
With nothing to do but wait, Jamie heads to the barn for beer o'clock.
It's nothing but an old barn and a bunch of good old boys in there, but at the end of the day, there's lots of business goes on there. Everything around me has beaten me to the ground where I can't even really supply the service.
It's not a lack of knowledge that's holding you back here. It's a lack of business, and you don't feel you can.
Well, we can't survive. Really, we can't survive. We have a guy who's taken 50% of the rec work out from us from the RCMP. So the phones aren't ringing, trucks aren't running, there's no work. The money's not here. These are realities that I've got to face and I've got to deal with.
You know, like, you've been barking up a lot of trees looking for the cat, but you haven't hit the right tree to get the right cat.
If he's gonna wind up packing it in here, he might as well make an attempt somewhere else. There's money in the oil fields. Go to the oil fields. Go to Alberta. Fort Mac has got people lined up, you know, for tows.
If you go to Fort Mac and try it, I don't think you'll ever look back.
So why aren't you trying Fort Mac? The opportunity's there to try. Why wouldn't you try it?
I'd definitely be looking at that for an option. What have you got to lose?
Being off police rotation is killing Jamie's business.
We have a guy who's taken 50% of the rec work out from us from the RCMP. So the phones aren't ringing, trucks aren't running.
With a big crew, a fleet of trucks sitting idle, and bills piling up.
Bills every day.
He's reached a breaking point.
Well, we can't survive. We can't survive.
So why aren't you trying Fort Mac?
What have you got to lose?
Fort McMurray is a boom town, 900 miles away in the heart of oil country.
We keep getting drawn to Fort McMurray. So oil fields are going crazy up there with work. So maybe me and Adam got to go to Alberta, and they'll appreciate a couple guys like us who come out there and do the job for them. Population of Fort McMurray, 72,000 people in that town. Look at the streets, 5 abreast on that street. Pretty big town.
Yeah. They do a quick web search to check out the competition.
Have you looked at this guy?
Yeah, he doesn't really have much of a sight. Have you looked at them?
No, what's he got?
I don't know.
Yeah, that guy. He's got pretty big stuff.
Yeah, but he's got one tandem though, right?
Yeah, he's heavy duty. Fort McMurray, that's been in the back of our mind, but now I think we're at a point where we really don't have any choice.
The next morning, Jamie and Adam decide to take advantage of being off rotation.
Okay, we've made a commitment that, you know we're not gonna starve here all summer. I'm not doing it. He certainly doesn't want to do it. He's got to feed his family. I'm not gonna wait around till the banker's phoning wanting to come and repo my truck. I gotta go put these trucks to work. So we're on it, we're going, so.
Well, we're gonna hop in our pickup, I guess, and go up to Fort Mac and hunt around. We'll go do some scouting and check it out and see what happens.
So we're on the way to Fort Mac, so I'll call you later. Bye.
I have no doubt in my mind there's a ton of work because it's like the economic engine of Canada.
It could be a good idea. Jamie's a visionary. Jamie's been in business a long time, so who knows?
It's a huge gamble. A new town, new competition, a new highway.
Do I really want to go and play in somebody else's sandbox? Not really. Not 100% certain. I don't think Adam's 100% certain. And I can't stop here and cry over spilt milk. You're either going ahead or you're going backwards.
I'm looking forward to it, but in the same hand, I'm nervous about it.
So we're on our way to Fort Mac. You know, if we don't have work here, you know, if like the logging truck guys, if they don't have logs to haul in Hope, they haul logs in Golden. So we have to go where the work is.
After 16 hours of driving, they arrive at Highway 63, a notorious stretch of road that's the main lifeline into the remote northern oil fields.
Look at that. That's a pickup truck rolled over.
I can't believe they leave cars in a ditch like this around here.
I mean, this is like the Wild Wild West here, from what I can see. Just like money, money, money all up and down this road all morning, eh?
Yep.
For most drivers, this highway is a nightmare. But for Jamie, it might be a dream come true. Next time on the Highway Thru Hell.
Nobody's going anywhere.
A nasty spring storm
Yeah, he blocked the whole road.
catches the Coke off guard.
We were converting to summer.
A mail truck hurtles toward an icy river.
I'm worried about that trailer moving.
And a broken promise forces Jamie to walk off the job.
We're done, okay? We're leaving.
And face a reality that could drive him off the Coke.
You're either going ahead or you're going backwards.